Well, welcome back, viewers. It's been a while. Had a few things to do, but yeah, it's all good now. So here we are. We're through to June. I went through all this grass mowing stuff and that, and I thought, well, everybody's seen that before. Like, so yeah, I've made some grass and made some hay and done everything else on that field there actually. But I bought all this smaller equipment, and it was just way too tedious. So I think I'll have to come up with another plan. I don't know if I can plant crops, although there is a new mod that's come out in the last week or two that actually is made for harvesting difficult fields, like hillside fields. But anyway, here's our hay. Well, God knows what we're going to do with it, but we've got some. That's the main thing. So for the time being, I'm not going to bother taking it off now because we've got plenty to do, as you can imagine. So I'm just going to park the trailer down under here. We'll probably get rid of those two trees, but hey, they're alright for the time being. So as you can tell by this beautiful golden wheat, it's now harvest time. So I'll have to get that trailer out of the way. Don't know what I'm doing. Don't ask me, don't say what are you doing, Rand, because I don't know. Alright, let's get back here. Every time you have a week or two off, when you've got other stuff on, when you come back, it's like you forget all the buttons. I don't know if you've ever played, well, other games like you might play, I don't know, you might play something else and you play it for a while and you get it all down pat, and then you have 6 months off it and go back and start playing it again. And this is working out good. Yeah, you can't remember for the life of you. It takes you another week to learn the buttons again. Or at least a day. I don't know about a week. The older you get, the longer it probably takes. So I'll move this trailer out of the way. Should be able to park it up against here, hopefully. Okay, so let's go get our harvester. Yeah! Woohoo! Oh, here we go. Stuff everywhere. Oh man, like fair dinkum. It's already one of those days. Maybe I should get in and fix all this stuff up before I start. Anyway, let's go. Seems to be the problem here. Oh, hang on. Are we doing straw? Is that straw? Okay, that's got it going, has it? Yeah. So I forgot we've got a total height control thing on this, which means we can go a little bit faster than usual, which is a godsend because it would have took a long time at that. So if you haven't got it, get it. Do you think it's tool height control for harvester headers? That's if you want to. Yeah. It's not compulsory, but yeah, it'll make your life a lot easier. If anything, but these things, like, they got really twitchy handling, and if you've got it on, sometimes you can get all over the place on you, but hey, we can handle that. We're pros. So I'll do a couple of laps here, and then we'll put it on auto, and maybe, I don't think we've got a trailer up here, have we? Should have just brought the ute up. I'll bring the ute up anyway because I can feed the chickens then. So yeah, how's everything been with you guys? I had a bit of a oh, nothing serious. Had a bit of a hospital visit, and then my cat got sick, which is, you know, never any good. I don't know if you're a cat lover, dog lover, bird lover, don't like pets at all, but when they get sick, it's never any good. And the old adage, charge like wounded bulls, well, that's the veterinary surgeons, they do charge like wounded bulls. Like an overnight hospital stay or something was like $250. Like, I'm sure I can stay in hospital for cheaper myself. I said to him, well, she better have, like, you know, a room to herself and Netflix for that price. Be getting a cat food served up in one of them silver urny things like you see on TV. Like, the waiter should be going around serving it. But no, you can bet not. Oh, what's happened here? Look at that. I wondered where those eggs went. I'll tell you what, I'm dead set good at this game, eh? So yeah, there's our eggs. We found them, which is handy. Don't know that. Oh yeah, I got me ute here. I can pick them up. I'll tell you what, the hay's going all over the place. Hey, how am I supposed to pick this up? Oh, what's happened? Oh, we're full. I'll tell you what, we started off a bit rusty, eh? Alright, well, I'm off to see the wizard and get myself a trailer. So here we are back again, viewers, just like magic. I'll whack that there. Put this out. Well, there's something that's actually worked straight up for the first time today. While that's emptying out, I'll just quickly go and grab these eggs. Come on, get in there. Get in there. I bet that one there won't, I don't think they'll go in if they're upside down or on their side. We'll soon find out, bud. Nah, didn't think so. But that's okay, because we can do this. Because we're like He-Man. I don't know if anyone remembers He-Man. He was like a cartoon character from the 80s. He-Man. A pretty good name for a cartoon character. Don't know how you go with that nowadays. The world we live in, but that's another story. We won't get into that. So, okay. Let's get this harvester going again. Oh, hang on. That's... Geez, I'm sure harvesters used to empty out without you sitting in them before. Oh, maybe it was because I had a worker in it. One of the few things that didn't stop going when you jumped out. Oh, maybe I was wrong. But yeah, that's one thing that annoys me on this game. Well, it's not one thing, there's a couple of things, but you know, I'm not dissing it at all. It's I love it, but the fact that you can't empty out while you're not sitting in it, I have mentioned it before. Especially when you've got really slow trailers. I'll turn her on. She has a bit of trouble getting started. I don't know what's going on with the money lately. We're not making money in leaps and bounds like we were. Let's try a worker. Oh yeah, he's straight off sideways, that's the way. Oh, thank God he stopped. Just send the worker on the grass field over there behind the chickens. Where is it? Over that way. I put a worker on there. He ended up way out on the road on the other side of the service station. Stuck against a tree. I've probably gone the wrong way here. Anyway, it is what it is. She'll be right. You'll get it done eventually, I'm sure. So here we go, we'll jump in here. Got enough here to feed the chickens, so we'll go over and feed them quickly. Well, I thought that was wheat, but it's actually barley. But hey, it's all the same. That's right, I don't feed my chickens wheat because I'm a tight ass, and I think there's $50 difference between wheat and barley. Which is pretty tight, I know, but hey, gotta save money. Although I buy shit every time I see it. As a matter of fact, talking about buying things, let's have a look what's in the second-hand shop. Nothing any good. I might have to get a windrower up here to tidy this up a bit, or I'll be going back and forwards like a million times to pick it up. We had a windrower across the road over here. Where was it? There we go. Oh, look out, don't get knocked. You run over crossing the road. More stuff to bring over here, like dead center. Seriously, I need a garage or a shed or something over here. Seriously. We might lose this in a proper way, but we'll knock that trailer out of the way, otherwise the harvester's going to run into it. I don't know that I even need that anymore. Then again, you never know. Come across some small logs or something. Check we got that on the front. Bang, that's gone. See if we can squeeze around the side here. Yeah, this thing's only about 10 grand or something, and it's 8 metres. She's a beauty. Okay. Have we filled up again? No, not quite, not yet. Oh, I'm going to do this myself. Huh. We would have still been turning around. I don't know where TARDIS is. Oh, he'd be down near the sheep field, I'd say. So we're just doing a bit of harvesting and a bit of general catching up today. Now, I've been talking with Eddie. Now, Eddie, him being a clever fellow like he is, and dodgy as, you know, anything, he's got this cunning plan. He reckons that if we could help get the town up and going again, run for mayor. I said, you'll have to do that. Apparently they won't let him because he got caught doing some underhanded things back in the day, which I find very hard to believe. But if we were to run for mayor, we could vote those crooked cops out and more or less have the run of the place, put our own men in there. And I thought, geez, Eddie, you're a genius, but to do that, there's a couple of things in this town that they love. One's their roller coaster, and the boat building facilities make a lot of money for the town. Now, we've already got a couple of the businesses up and running, but if we could get a few more business up, and well, the roller coaster would be the clincher, but even get the boatyard going. He thinks that we'd get plenty of votes, he reckons. So I don't know whether or not it'll work. I don't know. Yeah, the jury's still out on that sort of stuff, but it is a suggestion, isn't it? If you get to be mayor, you could pick, just sack the police chief and all his cronies and sort of have your own county. I'm sure it's not the only county that's got like a, well, I wouldn't go as far as saying crooked, circumstances led to my demise, but like a puppet mayor. Huh. Yeah. But I intend to move on one day. I don't want to stay here forever, but I suppose I could do the puppet mayor thing for a little bit longer. We'll see. Anyway, just rambling on at the moment, but you never know. That could work. First we need money, but so nothing's going to work at the moment. Oh, look at that. He jumps out of it and jumps straight back in the same thing. What a ledge. Come on, get in there, you bastard. I don't want any trouble out here. Well. Some days everything's just hard. So I won't jump out and go and check on something else because I know that nothing will happen. But yeah, we might have to windrow over there. Sorry, I've got to stop like slipping into mumbles when I think I mumble out loud. We'll get this out of here. So I'm going to keep going with this field and then I'm going to come back for the windrowing. Well, welcome back, viewers. Here we are doing a little bit of baling up at our top small farm, and it seems to be going reasonably well. I might bale this field and get a little forage wagon up here for the other one. We're missing a fair bit, but we can scoop around and pick that up later or not. Yeah, do whatever we want. So yeah, I sort of didn't go into it too much, but I've had a bit of time off, had a bit of a medical thing happening, which is all good, or it seems to be. But unfortunately, since then, my number one favourite pet cat has, she's passed on. I had her for 12 years. We spent a lot of time together. She was a Burmese, and I don't know if you've ever had a Burmese, but they're they're real companion cats. They love to sit next to you and sit on you if they can. But yeah, and I live alone, so yeah, I miss her. But yeah, so that put me off doing anything for a bit longer. But I'm back now, and yeah, just one of them things, I suppose. But anyway, on a brighter note, we're getting somewhere here. I think we are anyway. It appears we are. It's getting that way. We're getting a lot of stuff now. I think I should have made it multiplayer and got in a couple of helpers. I was thinking the other day how this farm's smaller of the two. It's more or less self-sufficient, You could run this farm just as a separate entity from the other one. Really. I'm missing half of this, but that's alright. I don't even know what I want the hay for. So we got some. I suppose I'm going to have to think about paying some money towards that loan sooner or later. The economic side of things has really slowed down since we went out of wood chip season. And maybe we can pick that up a bit by I'll tell you what, I'm not getting much of this, am I? But hey, we're filling up the baler. Maybe we can, fix that up. I think about putting the olives in, making some olive oil in the windmill rather than flour. So that might help. Might pick us up a little bit of money, and maybe growing some grapes. So yeah, we could, there are a couple of avenues. We could always chop more wood, but we're going to have to eventually. That wood producing thing, when it says wood production slow, like I said before, they're not kidding there. Then again, I did find that there is a fast speed, which I've now switched it over to. But it's not like it makes, 10 tonne a day or anything. It makes next to nothing. But it's something, and I've never used it before, so we know now. If you want tons of wood in a hurry, chop it yourself. But if you're happy for just a passive wood thing, whoa, we're all over the place here, but hey, we're getting the job done. So I don't think anybody's come out with a forage wagon. Like, there's one at 30k that's an in-game one that's been around for 100 years. Every sort of FS game from, I think, 15's had it. I think it's a small, I can't remember if it's a Pottinger or something else, but yeah. And then they go up to, they get quite expensive. There's nothing, it's hard to get a small forage wagon, even in the mod hub. Everybody wants to make gigantic ones, which is good if you've got really big fields and that, but if you're just plugging along, using small equipment, yeah, I don't know. We'll find out when we go to the shop anyway. We'll pick one up shortly. But anyway, that's enough of me rambling on. I'll keep going with this, and then we might go for a bit of a cruise around and have a look at how things are going. So here we are, viewers. I've gone down and seen Fast Eddie. He's got me, this is the latest one just come in, 26.5 for 13,000. I like the low slung sort of look about it, so let's see if it works. Oh, works a treat. It's faster than that baler. Yeah, this is alright. She'll do, just for the small jobs. Now, I've got the TARDIS, but it's a whopping. Imagine driving it around this tight field. It'll be all over the place. Probably wouldn't stop and end up in the creek. Gee, she fills up quick. Get some good straw, look at that. There's a load already. Yeah. 20 bucks, we've got something parked on the, not quite. We always seem to have something parked over the, silo. Sorry, I just had to rub my nose there. Well, I thought. Down on. If you don't see that stuff bouncing around in the back, you know it's not working. So we're going to have to take the harvester down the bottom because we've got 2 crops going to be ready by tomorrow or next month, really. But and we'll switch the olive oil off distribute and put it onto storage, which means I'll have to pick it up myself. If it's successful, I might have put in a few more trees. then we might think I've got a spot up the top of the hill there that we cleared, and we have to figure out what to go. But like I said, the money's not rolling in like it was. Maybe the olive oil will help. I could sell some of my timber stuff that I've made, but I'm tending to sort of save that up for when we want to, if we can afford to buy the boatyard, we might be able to get a good start. I also think I've got those eggs just keep reappearing there every time I save the game and come back. The eggs are back there. I don't know what's going on there. Oh, we're full again. It's a bit pokey through here. I need a big shed like the one down the bottom up here, but there's nowhere really flat enough to put one. Okay, so I'm going to empty this out, move all that stuff out of the way, and keep going with it, and I'll be back. So here we go, folks. We're going to go over here and turn the olives on to make olive oil. I don't know if we can distribute them. Should be able to. We'll see what happens. And we've got the eggs, those rogue eggs in the back that we can get rid of. So here we go, olives. What's going on here? Let's have a look. Olive tree, olives. Distributing. Okay, that works. Oops. I should be able to do it all from the one plate. Oh, hang on. That's wrong. That's right. Distributing. Oh, why did it keep going out of the menu? Anyway, not to worry. Turn that on. Distributing. And distributing. So hopefully they're all active, they're all running, and it's all going to be groovy. Then we need to duck over to the, check out the state of this year. Oh, this Jeep Cherokee. She's a bit wonky. Oh, there's a tree stump. An offending tree stump. We've got to run in here, haven't we? Yep. We're going to go in here, and we're going to go... production, here it is, here it is. Olive oil. Storing. Okay. What's happened to our wood fast? Geez, once you get in here, material's missing. Inactive. Running. What's missing? I don't know, we have to put slurry in. So what recipe have I got on? Wood fast with wood. Wood fast, what's the rest? Oh, slurry. Oh, I should have had it on the manure one. No wonder it wasn't working so good. I remember I was just commenting on, oh, geez, it's slow. Oh, yeah, maybe if you turn it on, Ranger. I think it's actually raining at my house. It's been extremely hot, though. Over 30 degrees Celsius for a couple of, at least 3 or 4 days this week. But I think I can hear rain. That's lovely. What a great sound. Okay, let's take these eggs over to the Waffle Hut, bit across country there. So I think we're getting stuff done. I don't know, I feel like I'm chasing my tail, but yeah, we're going alright. Have the Waffle Hut and then drive down to town and see what's going on down there. Normally I'd save up these and have a look around and see where the best place was, but it's just not happening. They're like magic, they just keep reappearing. So it's time to get rid of them. Open up that tailgate. I'd like to sell my eggs, please, sir. $10 grand. Oh, ooh. Terrible accident. Lucky that didn't explode. We're in America. Everything explodes in America. One thing I've noticed about America is cars and stuff always explode, and they can make skidding, screeching sounds on dirt roads, which is amazing. Used to be able to in the 80s anyway. On Dukes of Hazzard going around dirt corners going... On the good old days, as I like to refer to them. Oh, these... Once you get some speed up, it's not like driving, it's not Gran Turismo, but yeah. Oh, hang on. U-turn. Is this the right place? I think it is. No? I'm all over the place. Here we go. Ooh, wow. It amazes me sometimes some things will jump in there, and other things just don't want to load. Maybe I should have come at them from the other direction. They're loading up now, but looks like a ton of pallet. I like a bit of cross country. I wouldn't mind building a road across there. So we're going to put these into our warehouse. Floor tiles. No park on the train line, Ranger. Let's step back from here and maybe it'll show us what we've got in here. Here you are. Grass 700, wood chips 90, seeds 31, manure, planks long 16. That's about all we can see for the moment, but it seems like it's picking up on the silo on that as well, because I think you'll find the silo's got just about the same amount in it. Wood chips 90, seeds, yeah, see? Anyway, let's see how we're going for time episode wise, and we'll see what we can do next.